You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about this Steelers-Dolphins trade, fiasco, fleecing, dead evenness. I don't know what you want to call it. I think it's pretty close, to be honest with you. However, the Jonnu Smith sweetener, little tasty taste, Jonnu Smith heading back to hook back up with Arthur Smith, who he had played really well for. I think that's what sort of tips this thing in the direction of the Steelers in all this. All right. Minkah Fitzpatrick, little down last year. All right. I mean, now the problem here is you got Minkah, who is, he's 28 and Jalen Ramsey's 30. And then, of course, Jonnu Smith is 29 and had a huge year. 88 receptions, 884 yards, 8 TDs for the Dolphins. And what we're really going to look at here is the reaction from fans on this. But the thing I wonder, and it's the thing that I wonder that the Dolphins were wondering, say that real fast, is would Jonnu Smith be able to repeat that kind of performance, okay, for another year? Maybe. He allegedly loved Miami, but, you know, it was somewhat of an outlier kind of year. The year before he had 50 and 582, and the 2 years prior to that in New England, Jonnu Smith stunk it up. And then he was just solid with the Titans and Arthur Smith. So it kind of, a lot of it depends on, is Jonnu going to have a year like last year, or is he going to revert back to the 40-catch, 500-yard, 4-touchdown guy? You got Freiermuth, you got Washington, you got Jonnu Smith. I don't know. This trade feels pretty close to even. You see this, a lot of this went around. Steelers fans were celebrating until they found out they gave up Minkah. And I like Minkah too. I'm not going to lie to you. DraftKings with some humor. Little Shane Gillis right here. Yeah, seeing him come back in the door. Wasn't Fitzpatrick already a Dolphin? Correct. His first 2 years were with the Dolphins. So this is interesting. Steelers got fleeced the Dolphins here. I guess. I mean, you know, I don't love the late round pick. You know, I mean, these general managers that act like draft picks is kind of like motherfuckers sitting on their shit pretending it's gold nuggets. It's not. All right. I mean, these late round picks, come on. You got the Patriots taking long snappers and shit with late round picks. Come on. We better not find out that Rodgers had anything to do with this, but this makes no sense whatsoever for the Steelers. I mean, we're all over the place. The reaction is all over the place. Seriously. The Steelers are assembling a team that will be more disappointing than the 2011 Eagles. Yikes. Is that that's the Vince Young super team fiasco that was awful? Minkah Fitzpatrick and the Steelers was a brand. I can't see him in any other uniform. Sorry, Steelers. Yeah, except we can literally see him in a Dolphins uniform because he played there before. Steelers won this trade by getting a Jonnu for a late-round pick. Again, is a late-round pick worth any? I mean, it kills me that we have such a high regard for these, you know, post-fifth-round picks. Someone flees someone, and I'm not sure who. I think that's not a bad way of looking at it. I mean, if Fitzpatrick, look, if he goes back to, you know, 2 years ago where he had 6 interceptions, and I remember he was a wild man. He was a wild man during that playoff run. For the Steelers, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3 times All-Pro. Just wondering. 3-time All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler for Ramsey. And Ramsey threw in a couple of interceptions last year. Yeah, right here. 1, 2, 3 times over. He had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times with 3 or more interceptions. And he's had some other stuff, fumble recoveries, forced fumbles. He's got 3 sacks. What kind of pressure does Fitzpatrick? Wow, Minkah's never had a sack ever. What are you doing in Pittsburgh? You don't turn the safety loose every now and then? Steelers got fleeced. Okay. I thought 39's play fell off big time the last few seasons. He was borderline bad back there. Yeah, I've seen that a couple times. The Steelers just got railed. Y'all make up y'all's mind. I mean, people are split on this. Even trade, if you ask me, I think it's kind of close. I think the Jonnu Smith tips it over in the favor of the Steelers, but you don't know what he's going to revert back to. You don't. If Minkah plays up to his top end, Miami made out okay. The guys going out have played well, but they are in their 30s. One guy's in his 30s. Now, by the time the season starts, Dolphins fleeced. Steelers may have been fleeced. I mean, this is hilarious. Nobody can call it. Pittsburgh won this trade. It's all over the place. I'm gonna tip the edge to the Steelers in all this. I know one thing. Oh, that team's interesting. Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, DK Metcalf, Freiermuth, Aaron Rodgers. Oh, TJ Watt. Got to tell you. And look, Mike McDaniel is maybe just grasping at straws at this point because his seat is scorching hot. His seat, he's somebody did a podcast the other day, and they did a countdown of the top 5 coaches on the hot seat, and he came in at number 1. His seat is hot. Stephen Ross going to move off. I think the Dolphins have to do the same thing the Steelers need to do for this to be a successful year. They have to make the playoffs and win a playoff game. All right, win a playoff game. And look, there's people out there, pundits out there right now that thinks the Dolphins can't win 5 games this year. Now, I'm not entirely sure why, because it's largely the same kind of team that went to the playoffs year before last, except you should have Tua all year long. So, I mean, I expect them to be a little bit better than I think some of the pundits do, but the Patriots are going to be better. We know the Bills are the Bills, and who the hell knows what the Jets are. I guess we're fixing to find out. Tell me what you think. Who won the trade in the comments section? I want to know from you. It's all over the place amongst NFL fans. The Dolphins got fleeced. The Steelers got fleeced. And so, in other words, none of y'all freaking know. And I'm not sure, but I'm tipping the scales with the Jonnu throw-in for a late-round pick. I mean, F that pick. Seriously. Sean McVay style. Peace. I'm out. Till next time. Before we jump in, make sure you go to our merch store. Our Make Basketball Great Again shirt and our newest shirt that just came out. Both shirts are brand new. The American Flag Skull Fever Enforcer shirt. And use promo code CC22 for 20% off.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.